From time to time, we see these posts on Facebook, don't we, where people ask us to leave a comment down below and explain how we first met and became friends. It's important for people to remember and reminisce as to how friendship was forged in the first place. C.S. Lewis, the author of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, The Screwtape Letters, and Mere Christianity, once said, "Friendship is born at the moment when one person says to another, 'What? You too? I thought I was the only one.'" What he's hitting on here is the shared experience is one of the most powerful factors in the beginning of any great friendship. After all, any true friendship is really built upon the foundation of sharing, isn't it, of one kind or another. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to just mention briefly 3 ways that friendships are sparked. And they are shared interest, shared thinking, and shared experiences. Friendships that develop due to shared interests oftentimes develop by 2 people being in the same place at the same time, doing the same kind of things, right? We might find ourselves attending the same church, school, or classes, or on the same teams. We may be attending similar events or members of the same club. But nevertheless, what happens is people come together and they end up saying, "Hey, we like the same things." Friendships that develop due to shared thinking might occur when 2 people are having a conversation, wherever they might be, about things that revolve around a religious, political, or philosophical nature, correct? Or you might be discussing cultural differences and similarities and bonding over them. Or it could be something as simple as how to cook your burger, or how to groom your beard, or how to raise your babies. But nevertheless, what you find yourself saying is, "Hey, we reach similar conclusions, don't we?" But when 2 people share their experiences with each other, it strikes us at a much deeper level, doesn't it? It goes beyond the intellectual and goes right to the very heart and soul of man. We talk about our trials. These are the changes and the variations in the course of life that we weren't expecting. Or our tribulations. These are the troubling expanses of time, which we wonder if we're ever going to get through, and we might even ask ourselves if we're alone. Or it could be our triumphs. You want to talk about how you surpassed the seemingly impassable. You were down the valley for so long, and they kept telling you that mountain couldn't be crested. But you did it, and you want to share it with somebody now. Those are our shared experiences, and these are the things that we bond over probably the strongest. Shared experiences convey 3 things. Now, this is very important, so listen up carefully. Number 1, they let you know that you are not crazy. You've been clinging to the vestiges of your sanity for quite some time, and perhaps you've even said to yourself, "I do think I am the one that's nuts." But when someone comes alongside of you, hears you out and says, "You know what, I feel the same way too," it's very reassuring, very comforting, and the fog begins to dissipate. Number 2, you are not alone. You're not the first person to have experienced these things, and you won't be the last. Everything that plagues you, everything that troubles you is common to the human condition. And when someone comes alongside of you and says, "You know what, I'm going through that too," or "I've had that same experience," it bolsters you, and you should be able to lay your head in the pillow at night and rest a little bit easier. Number 3, you are not unique. Now, that's not the same thing as you are not alone. Let me explain. We spend so much of our life striving to be different, to stand out among others, and in many cases we convince ourselves quite well. But the problem is it leaves us feeling lonely because, after all, we're so unrelatable, right? But when we share our anguish and our angst with someone else and they say to us, "You know what? I think the same things," we realize that we're not so special. And the older you get and the more experiences you have, the more you want to find others who have something in common with you. And this really is the true picture of friendship. It's a friend in a ship. 2 people in the same boat. I hope that's cleared a few things up for you. I hope that's meant something to you. Don't be afraid to come alongside someone and say to them, "What? You too? I thought I was the only one." I hope that's helped. Leave a comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this with somebody else. Thank you for your time. I'll catch you in the next one. Be wise.